per usual.
Oh yeah.
That's what.
Are you
Ryan
just
says.
are you just not gonna do your video tonight, Ryan? You're just not feeling up to it?
My video? No.
Dude.
I guess I can turn that on.
You're ruining my stream already.
You have done that yourself.
I'm here and I'm not dead.
Which is actually an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Congratulations on not being dead.
Jesus Christ, Wiggs, stop opening hand traps. It's failing.
Well,
You know, what are we talking about today?
Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe?
I don't know. What's up, guys? Damer1, 2, and 2, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Pretty unusual for my
Tapioca.
pretty unusual. Ryan is eating.
Yeah, why would you talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? That's weird.
Tapioca.
Tapioca?
That's a Baba Yaga, actually.
Mmm.
Just.
I'm gonna change this to Banlist prediction discussion because we don't want to lead anybody down the wrong path on this.
No, we definitely want to, so that people actually watch it. So you should probably say, new ban list! Exclamation
question
point.
marks. Question marks. Yes. New ban. Oh, we're gonna do like all caps too. Make this a Sam title.
Best ban list.
Best is the best. New ban list. Exclamation mark.
The best. The
then-
best. The best. The best.
And then we're gonna do predictions.
Prediction desu?
There we go. How about that? Go with that.
Catch me outside.
Video enough?
How about that?
How about now? How about that? No sooner than September 1st on the ban list.
What? I had my headphones off. What'd you say?
Oh, I said that that you like dudes.
I mean, he does, but that's irrelevant.
Hashtag Dave likes dudes.
You ever talk about?
For someone who doesn't like dudes, you talk about liking dudes a lot. You know what? You got me there. Can't argue with that logic.
I was saying that the ban list is no sooner than September 1st. So we got
Hashtag got him. We got 2 days.
2 days, less than 2 days before no sooner than. So that
Hey,
would be
Ryan.
a good time to talk about what we do. What?
Is there a special homeschool secret for remembering what months have 31 days and what ones have 30?
30 days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest of 31 except for February, which is 28.
That too, or on your knuckles. Put your hands together, and then you count. And the ridges are the high.
So you start at February.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
So there's
So
two
the-
that have 31 in a row.
Yeah.
Ryan, that doesn't work. You see, because there are 12 months and you have 8 knuckles.
Well, counting the divots, you have a lot more.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, but 16 does not equal 12.
I don't seem to see what that would have anything to do with it. You just kind of lop off these two knuckles at the end.
You mutilate your hand so you can remember something as innocuous as how many. 30.
I mean, I might have
31.
also learned the knuckles thing from Lamb Chop,
Why does
along with the song that never ends.
I wonder why is there two random months in the middle of the year have 31 neck back to back, but the rest of them alternate?
I don't know, but that works.
Like why?
What's up, Charles? Sonic and Knuckles, featuring Dante from the Burning Abyss series. Do you know the way?
In new funky mode. Should we start actually talking about said ban list?
I think we should.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Yes, it's good for the algorithm.
Uh,
I'm writing something up for you, Dave. Don't worry.
Eldritch, this, needle fiber, that,
Congratulations. You
Link
talked about
Cross. Link Cross got banned by a wiffle ball bat. I don't.
Not fair. Do we have any of the tournament results? No, like Konami had a remote duel recently.
Do
you know what won
that? Paul. It was Paul from Team APS with his.
All won?
Paul won with his stupid big number turbo.
Grenmaju?
Grenmaju.
Well,
I'm playing Grenmaju.
for sure.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Dinos.
We need to ban Grenmaju.
I'm pretty sure Dinos is the one that won. And it was like Team
Top
Sam.
4 was Rocks, Dogmatica, and Dino.
Yeah.
Dogmatica, I guess, makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure
I mean,
that it's
as far as
Is this our one tournament for this?
actual, I think so. As far as actual tournaments go, that they would be able to look at, I think that might be the only one.
I mean, I'm gonna say it right here. They're not going to ban anything. They might just take a couple things off, like they did last time.
I think they're gonna ban a couple things, but there's a
They might attempt to hit like the needle fiber shenanigans. I don't think they would hit needle fiber just yet. I
think there are 7 cards that have the potential to get hit. 3 of them to 1, and 4 of them to ban.
All right, Dave, pull up a empty deck, and let's add these 7 cards that Kieran thinks will be hit on the ban list, and let's discuss whether they will be, or if there's any merit, or if Kieran is just high on painkillers.
I'm not on painkillers.
Maybe it should be.
Okay, what's the first card?
Red Eyes Fusion.
Makes sense.
Actually, here, let me just provide you a deck code. I've already put it into a song.
Oh yeah. So
This will come in handy later.
where are you typing this?
It's in mod chat.
Mod chat. The fuck? Which one's mod chat? One's this one.
It's the one that you never are in.
Because I'm not a mod.
That's actually true.
Yeah. Your name's on the building, but
You don't moderate.
Okay.
'Cause you suck.
Because you suck. Hashtag you suck. That's incredibly disrespectful.
It's incredibly disrespectful. All right. Do you know what any of these cards do, David?
I do, but why don't we go over them for our viewers?
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you do. That's awesome, Dave, that you had the forethought to know what these cards do.
allow me.
Okay, for
allow
the
me to go
record,
over them.
for the record, 1, 2,
record.
3, 4, 5. I know 5. I could summarize with like some accuracy to the point where it's what I would need to know. The last one, I probably could. I think I remember what it does, and then this one, absolutely not, because it's a despot, and Kieran threw this one on here as a curveball. There's no reason why.
Used it. You've used it in your wombo combo.
Let me explain real quick. Anything in the main deck, I think is going to get banned. Anything in the side deck, I think is going to get limited.
Okay.
Okay, so start with Dragon Buster. When that is equipped to a monster with Union Courier, your opponent cannot summon from the extra deck.
Yes,
That is
it's totally
literally
it's totally misusing Dragon Buster's ability. It was never intended to be used that way.
Could I see it banned? It is far too easy being a dragon and a dark to get out and attach to literally anything with Union Carrier.
Union Carrier is a dumb card.
Would you hit Union Carrier? I don't think they would. I think it's a little too new, and I think it supports a terrible mechanic of unions.
Yeah,
and they kind of need that.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't just say equips union monsters from the deck. I don't know why.
Right. I mean, that probably should be what it says.
There's a reason. There's a reason. So it's because of the vanillas and other monsters that union monsters require.
So bad and dumb.
So Union Carrier is meant to bridge the gap for all of the awkward combo pieces unions have.
And no one would play more than one of it anyway, so you have to ban it. You can't limit this.
Yes, you'd only need
I think
one.
they probably should ban that. I think it's the oldest card in that setup.
And if you're a Buster Blader player, like you can really deal because no one cares about you.
There was one more card that should
like no one gives a shit.
There was one more card that should be in the ban column, but we started talking before I finished. It's Block Dragon.
That's actually
Block Dragon.
The Lego thing.
Yes.
Yeah, considering that Rocks won in the top 4, they had half of the top 4 of that remote duel. I feel like
this card's pretty good. It lets you get your rocks off.
So, the reason that I said Dragon Buster is there's no way that they're gonna hit Union Carrier. It's too new.
Sure.
Dragon Buster's old and it's part of a dead archetype.
Yes, no one cares.
I think it's definitely fair game to be hit. The thing is, I just don't know if they feel comfortable enough with results of the meta that. Oh, Dave, you're adding the wrong one. I'm pretty sure Dark Magician's the one that needs to be on the banned list.
Oh, that's right. We need to ban Dark Magician because it makes making Dragoon harder. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's the real enabler of Dragoon, and Dark Magician really does need to be banned. It's for the health of the game, honestly. I think.
Yeah, because like if you're playing Dark Magicians pure, you're a scrub. So like, I mean, who cares?
Yeah, of course, no one plays Dark Magician, so I mean, no one's gonna really notice unless you're playing Dragoon. So
yeah, like I mean, if you're Jason, then I guess you'll just have to deal.
Jason plays bad deck, so his thoughts really don't matter at all.
Doesn't affect my Dark.
Speaking of Dragoons, the next card on the list, I think we've decided that Buster would probably be fine being banned. I could see that.
Yeah, I couldn't care less if this was banned. It probably should be. As
far as Red Eyes Fusion, though, I feel like that's going to be selling the tins.
Yeah, that's not getting hit at all.
I don't think they're going to hit it.
So the reason that I think they're going to hit Red Eyes Fusion is specifically because they just sold a fuckload of product with the tins. It's a Necros situation.
Maybe. Or Zodiac. It could be a Zodiac.
That
because they banned Broad Bull and Dryden like immediately after the tins came out.
They just sold so much fucking product.
Is Red Eyes Fusion in the tin though?
No, it's not.
But it's why people are caring about buying the tin.
I would be. So I know everyone's only running one. Like anybody who's, quote unquote, splashing Dragoon into their deck, which isn't the best idea because running Red Eyes and Dark Magician in your deck, as well as the Red Eyes Fusion, is kind of weird. Especially if you draw one of those, and Red Eyes Fusion is dead, and you really don't have any other way of making Dragoons. So that's a big whoopsie if you draw into any of them. See them putting it to 1 so that you can't make another one. It doesn't really stop the splash, but it does stop like dedicated decks just running 3 Dragoons and always having a bunch out. I don't know.
This is where I will bring up the OCG. Although I say that with the caveat, you should. Okay, really so
Red Eyes Fusion does get from the hand too, so it's not really a dead draw.
What I say is you should never compare the OCG to the TCG because it's a totally different game. However, when the OCG hit Dragoon, they put Anaconda, Red Eyes Fusion, and Dragoon to 1, and everything calmed down a little bit.
Really?
Why do you honestly see it prevents the dedicated decks, so everyone can have one, so you can summon it. But in my testing against, like, I was just playing against that Red Eyes Dragoon AI on Edo Pro, just to kind of get a feel for how to beat the deck. And getting over 1 Dragoons wasn't that hard. If I opened poorly, it definitely won the game, but I could get over 1. That wasn't the worst. But
it's not that bad.
They dropped 2 more on me, and then I had no way of getting over that. So it really is I can get over 1 Dragoon. That's fine. I mean, it's another negate. It's hard to, you can't just pop it. You have to hit it with by battle. But 1's not the worst. It's the 2nd and the 3rd that really hurt.
Yeah, I would agree. It's 1 kaiju away from getting problem solved.
Right.
It's got a big target on it. So
sure. And you can bring it back with the Red Eyes cards, so you could potentially it boosts the Red Eyes deck a little bit too, which is nice.
Okay, so I would agree. Do you think putting Predaplant Verte Anaconda to 1 does anything?
I think it puts a target on its head.
I guess. I've always been of the camp that extra deck monsters are banned or 3 because hitting 1 is literally not changing anyone's deck list.
Yeah. I think it puts a target on its head, and it lets everyone know that Konami is watching.
Yeah, I'm not sure anything related to Dragoon is gonna get hit at the moment, especially without any actual event happening. I feel like they're gonna wait on that just a little bit.
And that was my theory with the last lit.
Yeah, and I think we have a bigger target on the next card on the list, Jet Synchron. That being a 1 card
everything.
Plus, yeah, you go with Needle Fiber and Link Cross and Auroradon, and then the Despot also down there. That's a lot of advantage.
It's annoying that, we're all so confident that Konami would rather hit an old card than the new hotness, despite the fact that it's clearly the new hotness that's the problem.
Right.
I will say this, though. Jet Synchron might be a little too recursive.
Mm-hmm. Even the Banish is still... I mean, I could see that if they're not trying to rock the boat too much, I could see them putting that to 1.
Okay.
Because if you have that at 3 and you have tuning at 3, you have 6 cards that jumpstart your deck.
Sure.
With this, tuning becomes dead real quick.
Yeah, tuning is probably the reason why Jet Synchron is the superior option over something like Frozen saying that Plague Spreader is also a problem. Plague Spreader technically works in this, but Jet Synchron's better because of tuning.
Make it a little
not only that, look at all of this. Jet Synchron is a level 1 fire machine tuner synchron.
Yeah, the machine and the level
with 0
1
defense. It's got a lot of weird.
Yeah,
it's got a lot going for it.
It depends on how much they want to protect Needle Fiber. If they want to really kill the combo, they could ban it. If they want to make it so that you have to get lucky, I would they might keep it at 1. Again, Needle Fiber may not. I mean, that set might not be selling as much. I don't know what they're
I would think that the amount of product they're selling that has any 1 card in it drops off really, really quick.
Yeah, and Buster Whelp kind of is that card that just says you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I feel like they're going to be a little bit more aggressive with those types of cards than the combo enablers.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep Buster Whelp.
I think they want to give it the combo a little bit of a tap. I would say limit Jet Synchron just so that it's awkward to play. You can't just splash 3 of that and 3 tuning and go into your crazy combo, because that's what Eldritch is doing.
Sure.
So similar combo, but O-line, usually summoned off of Auroradon by popping itself in a token.
Yes. It's
again,
it's Needle Fiber's best friend, right?
Again, they have been getting rid of a lot of the token generators. So like the Gofu and I feel like there's some other Steam.
Declare your face before you go for
Blackwing and token in the card, they're gonna ban it.
Imagine being a deck like Blackwings and having tons of your cards getting hit all the time, and it's not because of your own deck. Feels bad.
I don't know what I think about O-line, honestly.
It's so dumb that we're even talking about this card because I think in a bubble it's just not good. It's very clearly a wonky Mecha Phantom Beast support card. So it's like,
but it supports links so well because it's a needle fiber card and it then replaces itself with
it's
token.
just so stupidly free.
Yeah.
That's a low level machine.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think they might even do a one or the other Jet Synchron O-line. Like if you're gonna ban one of those two, I'd say you have to ban one, but you could keep the other.
I would personally get rid of O-line only because that's your to go even further beyond play. Like it's
right.
It's what makes the needle fiber combo so nice is because the thing you're pulling out of the deck replaces itself, which lets you even, go one step more, plus ultra thing. So it's like,
right.
If you don't have this, then what are you doing?
That is the card that usually used to go into Savage Dragon. So you're usually, I think, in the combos, if I remember correctly. That's either the tuner that you go into it or so like that's the end board. It's not the combo starter. I don't know. Those are some weird ones, especially because needle fiber is so new and it took so long to come to the TCG, and then we really haven't had a chance to play it.
Yeah, it hasn't. It has no real format.
If we've had proper events from the time needle fiber came out to now without the COVID pandemic,
should be banned.
I would say now we would probably have actual conversations about banning needle fiber, but no one's played it. Even with the remote duels, that was a very small tournament, and we have not seen a large-scale tournament that would probably drive sales. So I don't think they're going to be hitting anything crazy.
No,
especially I would honestly be surprised if they ban anything.
Yeah, that's what I said when we started. I honestly don't think they're banning anything, to be completely honest with you. They might unban a few stupid things like they did last time, but I don't think they're banning anything. If they did, it'd be from this group up here, but
yeah,
and I think it's Buster Dragon, and I think that's it. Just because fuck Dragon? This card, right? Who cares?
Maybe Black Dragon. I don't know. But between Buster Dragon and Black Dragon, I think those are the two that have the biggest target on them as far as seeing any sort of hit.
And honestly, I would almost think we'd keep Black Dragon still, just because Emancipators haven't had their time to actually be a deck. Right. So I think for that same reason, they're staying this is staying in the game, because all the good decks that are all the decks that are supposed to be tier 1 right now technically aren't, because we don't have a format. So like, I honestly don't think they're going to hit anything. Except the Dark Magician. They're definitely going to hit the Dark Magician.
Definitely.
He's way too...
It is the biggest enabler of Dragoon. Honestly... Have you seen how he just summons him?
Yeah.
And just attacks per game. That's what he does. He's a match winner. You can't have that in this game.
And, he is the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. That right there.
It pushes it right over there. Yep.
It pushes it.
Confirmed.
Could you imagine if they did it as like a gag for because we don't. It's 3 months because it doesn't matter. We can't have tournaments anyways. So they just ban the Dark Magician as a joke in the middle of COVID. That would be very funny. That
would be funny. That's not something they would do, but I would laugh a lot.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
I'd give Jerome ultimate props, and I'd take back everything I've ever said about his comb over or his cringy videos. I would I would confess my undying love to the man for banning Dark Magician.
You already have.
That is very true. All right. So what's the story with this stupid despot that, like, literally, like, who cares?
It's not a once per turn that summons itself when two machines are summoned at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, is this that thing I was using with the tokens to summon a bunch of arc lights?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's dumb. I feel bad for Deskbot 01 because it's not his fault that when he was designed, no one cared because he's bad. So, like, and his deck isn't good, so people just didn't have the common decency to actually test him.
So, Popcorn,
hey, Marty.
To approach your thing about cards on the end board being a problem. One, Boral Savage Dragon is not a problem.
Absolutely
Just
not. Never said
out.
Who are we talking about this?
Boral Savage is not a problem. VFD is arguably a problem. The issue with VFD right now is the fact that through the Needle Cross combo chain,
yes,
any deck can make VFD with one card.
Right.
That's the issue.
And that's certainly misusing it. Like, you're not supposed... Not every deck is supposed to be able to drop that stupid thing. And...
at least have to pull Jurassic and build your deck around it. Not just splash one card in.
Like, you gotta at least have level 9s in your deck, as opposed to, you know... just, you know, making them. That's cheesy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we said, it's really...
And Konami doesn't tend to hit end board monsters. They tend to hit the jank that makes them.
Yeah, for sure. No, those are definitely my thoughts on it. Do you have anything else to add?
Me?
Yeah, you. Master of all things Yu-Gi-Oh! With its intricacies and combos.
It's almost like... it's almost like I like this whole format. I've just been checked out because it doesn't matter.
Just the format.
Just this format specifically.
Just the format.
I definitely think that Evil Hero Dark Gaia needs to get hit because the card that searches Dark Fusion is way too expensive for no reason because this deck is fucking shite. So why is adjusted gold like $1 million? it's gold. Like I don't know why. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like where is this stupid thing?
Boosted gold.
Is that what it's called? Boosted gold?
I think you passed it. Like way at the top.
It's a level 4, right?
Or you just misspelled adjusted.
Because it's adjusted gold, it's not adjusted gold. Is that actually true?
Yes.
I believe it is.
That's not a word.
There are lots of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That aren't words, David.
Yeah, but they're like normally like proper nouns. This is just a typo.
That's a typo because it's in the effective one too.
It's just a typo. That's why it's so expensive. You never adjusted?
Banned cards.
Dave, I was finishing my Azus support ticket, but adjusted is a fucking word, you mongo.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It means burned.
Adjusted. Enter. Scorched, burned, archaic, of a sunburned appearance, are a gloomy... What? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So basically, Elemental Hero Captain Gold got burned.
A dusted...
Yes, that's why his cape is torn and tattered.
A dusted butthole.
Don't type that.
Wow, I don't know what I expected, but yeah, don't type this.
Oh, no.
Although by typing in a dusted butthole, like 10 things down is products tagged Evil Hero and Dusted Gold Sky after a bunch of porn. Then we got who the hell is Haley Smith? Who the hell and who's Stan Smith? And what'd they do to her butthole? All right, anyway, got
Oh, stop! Stop.
You could all be looking at Wikipedia for name ideas.
Oops.
All right, so
Did you want to look at the current ban list and see what can come off it, or are you?
yeah, you know what? Let's do that. That's actually probably not a bad idea because I think if anything's gonna do anything, it's that.
Either pull up the ban list or just
give me
sort
one
by band on Edo Pro.
Give me 1 second.
Ban list. Why do you have a deck list over there?
Working on it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Everyone's saying unban Yada. Do you think Yada can come off?
Yeah, why the
Yes.
fuck not? Honestly, who gives a shit? If you Yada lock me, like, you know what? You got it.
Bro.
I ain't
I'm
even
not
mad.
You would have won anyway, because I was in a losing position. You just sealed the victory right then and there, as opposed to dragging this out for another 5 turns.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you in game 3 because you actually saved us time. You saved us time.
Match because
If you had wasted more time, you might have gotten it, but.
I'm working on it, sorry. There's a lot of banned cards. In the meantime, Dave, what's your feelings about...
Okay.
My feelings about what?
What's your feelings about the structure deck tournament that's upcoming?
He doesn't know about it.
I don't know about it.
That was a segue.
Kieran,
Segue, Ryan.
Ryan,
Oh, yeah.
Ryan, do you want to
Dave
tell
doesn't
me?
know anything Dave doesn't know anything about it, Kieran. Could you enlighten him, because he's a dumb many face.
You see, on the Discord, we are going to have our second iteration of the structure deck tournament, which is where you take 3 copies of any of the structure decks, plus, depending on the deck tier, a few cards outside of your structure deck, and you make the best deck you can and play the game with it.
That sounds fun. I kind of want to do that.
It is pretty fun. There's a tier list, and it explains how many cards outside of your structure deck you're allowed to run.
All right, did you make it on that tier list website?
No.
No.
I
Why?
am actually good and made my own tier list.
Oh, but lacks the JoJo Stan localization tier list vibe.
Yo, Joe.
Bruford.
Did you know that you can bypass the deck limit by holding shift on YGO Pro?
Really?
Is this how you go even? Is this how you go even further beyond?
Probably.
Where the hell is this?
There you go, Dave.
So why does this one got more characters in it? Is that
More cards in it.
There's more cards in it, Dave.
yeah, but like these aren't like hexadecimal where like 5 characters will like cover the entire card database. It's just like
No, it is. That's why.
It is hexadecimal.
Yeah.
there's just
That's
that
why
many.
it
There's just that
works.
many cards. All right, anyway. Okay. Wow, that's a confusing mess to look at. Ryan
Did you just
sucks.
Turn
put every
off the
single
ban
ban?
list at the top.
Did you just put every single card on the ban list in there?
Yes.
Well, just sort by ban and scroll down.
No.
No, he did. We did it. We did it this
Ryan.
way, Ryan.
Dave, at the top, turn the ban list off.
So there's not all these dumb
Yes.
things.
There
Okay,
you go.
we're gonna scrub through this and we're gonna blink off cards that we know aren't going to come off, like Grinder Golem. That's
fair.
staying where it is. Tyrant Neptune, staying where it is. Masterpiece, fuck
Masterpiece.
yourself.
Absolutely.
Victory Dragon.
Dragon
You know what? That can come fucking right off. Amaryllis probably not. Dragolur's probably not. Yeah, those are probably
Astrograph might be able to.
Master Plan. No. Destrudo.
not.
No. Kieran,
Not.
maybe. Monkey Board, maybe. Not you.
Nope, definitely
No,
not.
not
Definitely
monkey
not
board.
monkey board. Not
Definitely
monkey
not
board.
monkey board.
Definitely not monkey board.
Do you think they could never unban Monkey Board?
Monkey board was the problem.
I know, but it's Monkey Board. Monkey Bone. Fine,
I-
I'll take it off.
No,
Oh, masterpiece. Fuck yourself. Machiori the Destructor. Didn't he get an errata in the OCG?
I put the errata in this list.
So yeah, he can
Okay.
definitely he probably come off. Anything obvious? Probably not.
Hardcore, no.
Harpor, no.
Yeah.
Probably Jin, no.
No. Jin could come back. Plush Fire, no.
Fine, I'll put Jin back in. That's stupid, Zach. I disagree because why would we?
We have full power Necros.
Remember the
Literally.
We have full power Necros, and what we just got done discussing why Buster Dragon should get banned. So it would make no sense
Right.
that. But okay, fine. Fiber Jar, it 100% by its own effect in a bubble can totally be unbanned because
Right.
it's actually
In a tournament environment.
No, it's obnoxious. Dandelion probably not. Steam probably not. Love Leader, God no. What a shame though. What a fucking misuse. Magical Scientist, sadly, but we can't have nice things. Fishborg Blaster. No. Link's really just locked half our ban list where it is. Substitute, sadly.
No.
Glow Bulb, no. Samsara Lotus? Probably.
Plant FTK.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Anything involved with FDK probably should stay banned unless it's eroded.
Yeah, just because those are obnoxious and no one cares. All right, last turn, no, because it cheeses game mechanics. Same with self-destruct button. Royal Oppression, yeah, not over my dead body. Just anything obvious. Somehow the one of the worst rank 7s in the entire fucking game can never be unbanned. That's really cool.
Norden, Colossus.
I would actually argue some of those, but probably Firewall Dragon. He probably should stay banned. Card's pretty good.
MX Saber, Invoker.
You think Invoker?
I don't think Invoker can come back.
Okay. Gumblar probably not because what an obnoxious loop. Summon Sorceress. That's sad because she's waifu.
I don't think Argapane.
You don't think so? Where is he? Literally just.
I
saw
do
him.
like Goblin. Can Goblin come back? I think
There he is.
You think
I
Goblin can come back?
I think Goblin can come back.
I think
like
Mermaid
Goblin.
should not.
Mermaid should
No.
not. I think Goblin is fine.
I think Goblin's fine. Card of Safe Return? Probably not.
Fuck no.
Mirage of Nightmare? Absolutely not. Painful Choice? Yeah. You know
Yeah,
what?
no.
Yes.
I mean-
Unban it, you fucking cowards.
You could probably hit, just take off all the ones that were from original generation Yu-Gi-Oh. You got your Graceful
Jerome, if
Fairy,
you're
you got
watching,
your
unban this,
Pot of
you
Greed,
fucking coward.
Steel,
Ryan,
Miniature
it's
Burial, Delinquent Duo, Metamorphosis, Heavy Storm. You
Will.
get all those. Giant Trunade, Change of Heart. Yeah, no. Get rid of the easy ones.
Yeah, come on, Jared. Come on, Jerome. Where are you? Ban it, you fucking coward. Unban it, you. Where's Last Will?
It's next to Engage.
I hate the fact that Last Will is totally bannable because it's not good. It's just Link's just
so
made it good again. Like,
So good.
oh,
What
6
do you
cents, no. 6 cents, no. Chicken Game probably shouldn't. Dagger Elma cannot.
No.
You know what,
Snatch
honestly-
Steal tried.
Snatch Shield tried, so I guess we got to be good. Delinquent Duo, damn shame. Some of these are the fun stuff. Mind
Right.
Master probably not.
The tribute summon of the what's the last one there?
Ultimate Offer.
Ultimate Offering, hell no. Actually, you know what? Yes, my UAs would love this. So just
Well, yes, but no.
no, sadly.
So there's so many good cards They get their effects off of normal summoning. Can
Forceful
you just
Sentry and
imagine
Confiscate.
500
Is anyone pining for Spellbook of Judgment? Does anyone have any? Is anyone under the assumption that this could ever see the light of day?
I think it could see the light of day, but
I think
know everyone disagrees with me.
With a once per
Well,
duel errata,
well-
I think it'd be fine. But okay, no.
Yeah, without changing something or banning Yaugen, I think those are your two options. You either have to change Judgment or you have to ban Yaugen.
Mass Driver probably not.
Kaiser Coliseum's that weird one that no one could figure out why it was banned.
It was probably due to Masterpiece, which is what everyone was assuming, and the fact that Masterpiece is banned and this didn't come back, everyone is confused.
Don't know why it's banned.
Probably Forceful Sentry, no. Giant Turnade, no. Change of Heart, probably not. Confiscation, sadly, no. We can't have all the fun goat stuff.
All right.
I would.
Fusion, no.
We can argue those two.
Dimension Fusion, no. Probably Brilliant Fusion, probably should stay banned. Oh, what about Plush Fire? Can we unban
No.
Plush?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
No, we cannot.
I forgot Eclipse Wyvern was banned.
Snow
year?
cannot get unbanned. Eclipse Wyvern cannot get unbanned.
Yeah.
Return from a different dimension is probably too good, right?
That's a soul charge.
That's
But
probably,
it's not.
but it's not. But it might be too good.
I think Time Seal's fine. Honestly.
I think Time Seal 100% could come up, but let's keep going first. How about any of this extra deck stuff we've been ignoring?
Dark Matter Dragon cannot come back.
Where is Dark Matter? There he is.
Doesn't matter, Dragon.
Outer Azathoth,
Shockmaster.
Shockmaster. I know we can't have Chain. We shouldn't have Rongo Bongo. We probably shouldn't have Ptolemaeos.
Rongo could come back if Shadow gets banned.
I
Just
think we should.
like-
I think we should
I
unlock
don't
the
think-
shock,
I-
but they won't.
I don't think Mirage Stalio can come back. That's
I know for a fact that Broad Bull can't come back, and the Phantom
Yeah,
Knight
Broad Bull
Link
can't
can
come back.
never come back.
I agree with
Rusty Bardiche.
We can never have Rusty ever again.
Yeah, he's really good.
Electromite needs to come back.
Sure does. I don't know
mean,
why
if-
he got banned.
I would trade Electrum if I could get my Astrograph and Kirin back.
Okay, what about Denglong?
I think both Danglong and the Ib right next to it are both staying banned
Oh, you think? Okay, I would agree.
for the same reason.
Tempest Magician,
FTK.
So not
too
an
new.
FTK.
That's also just got stuck on there. No one's gonna hit that. Or no one's gonna touch that. They're gonna
Ancient
leave.
Fairy Dragon could
Van-
come back.
Vaniness is totally staying there.
No, Vanities can come back.
What? Why?
Look.
No,
it's
it really.
it's legal in the OCG.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
At what, Oneer?
It's at 1 right now, but that
No
was
one-
right
no one's
as
gonna- I
COVID
guess-
happened.
I guess no one's gonna.
Trap Dust Shoot? You're hanging on a Trap Dust Shoot?
Trap Dust Shoot's fine, Ryan. There's nothing wrong with Trap Dust Shoot.
Maybe the Paleo Frog player, and he's like, I think we could have fun. give me
That
3.
card is searchable.
Give me fucking 3, actually. Fuck you, fine. This is not supposed to be a wish list, but it might be a wish list. How about any of these fusions? These are all pretty. These are all,
I don't think any of the fusions can come back.
yeah, probably not.
Colossus was a mistake.
Colossus was a mistake.
Yeah, fuck. Your guys are stupid. I just got that.
I think this is good.
You think this is good? You think this is a discussable list?
I think this is a discussable list.
I would say Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage should probably stay banned.
Because it's so new.
That and I don't want to play this against that deck anymore.
Or
Screw,
newly banned, I guess.
screw that stupid
Tiger's
deck.
also newly banned.
Which one?
Tiger, Lunalight Tiger, next to Jin.
Right, I totally forgot this was banned. All right, yeah, that's not going anywhere. If Azathoth comes back, there'll be riots. Yeah, he's
There's
kind of.
nothing wrong with Azathoth.
I think the problem with Azathoth is
I
that
mean,
he's a stepping
No one was
stone.
making him with. I say no one was making him with 3 level 5 monsters. It was always the was it the Argent Chaos that's always also banned?
No.
Or no, it
So
was
how
Lodge,
you
right?
What you
was
did
launch?
was, you
Yeah, it was
used
launch.
Rusty to set launch to go into
Which is
Azathoth on your
banned.
opponent. Yeah,
Rusty is banned, so that should be able to come back because you're not
and
searching out
the
launch.
argument everyone has is,
Well, you could just use 2 level 4s to summon it on your turn.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe, but its strength is the fact that you could just drop it on your opponent on their turn.
yeah.
That's what made it strong. The fact that launch is a quick play.
Jonathan, if you would allow me to explain to you why Rusty can't come back. Rusty says, go +3, add 2 negates to your hand.
Go plus ultra.
Go plus ultra. All right, so have we weaned this down at all? Or is this all
Yeah,
stuff we can talk about? Is this all stuff we can talk about?
Let's talk about this.
Okay,
I'd
let's
like
talk
to
about this.
point out that this used to be a list of 98 cards.
It was. So, and we eliminated all but 19 that are clearly never going to go anywhere. All right. So first up, Victory Dragon. Jerome, you fucking coward. Unban it. Just do it.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
It's
there's
actually-
literally nothing stopping anybody from just
Scooping.
scooping
before
he does damage.
It doesn't need to be banned. It's only banned because the rest of the match winners are already. They're not even banned. They're just not legal cards.
Either it needs to come off the ban list and be legal for play, or it needs to be eroded with the "this cannot be played in a duel."
I don't
like
like
the
it
other
being
match
on the
winner.
ban list because it's the only match winner that's on the ban list, and my OCD doesn't like that. It just is weird
Right.
and annoying.
It is weird. It makes sense why it is, but it really shouldn't be. Something needs to change with it.
Victory Dragon is 100% actually terrible. It doesn't just. You could, in theory, unban it, put it to 3, and it will do literally nothing because
Fun fact.
you can't resolve its effect.
Fun fact,
Literally
Victory
cannot.
Dragon is the only card that normal summons with 3 tributes that is not stopped by the Monarch's Erupt, because it specifies that it's a tribute summon. As opposed to the God cards, which are negated by the Monarch's Erupt, because they are a normal summon with a condition.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, something has to happen with Victory Dragon. That's just taking up space on the ban list.
It really is. How about Astrograph Sorcerer, Ryan?
Honestly, with Electrum banned, absolutely, that can come back. It's an excellent card, but it was abused. That, and I mean, you could also kind of hover over the other Magician card.
I
As
think
well,
Astro
we're
would be
gonna talk
safe
about-
at 1.
I would.
I like it at 1.
like
You're
it at
really
1.
never gonna see it. You maybe even you could search it out with what Time
Jesus
Star.
fucking Christ!
But-
Look at the text wall on this thing.
That's the other part. People don't like reading. But yeah,
They ban it because they're like
because-
0 out of 10,
because
too much text.
Because Electromite is banned and it was abused turn 1 with double Iris and Electromite. So with all 3 of those bans, 1 can definitely come back, and it's probably not going to be Electromite. I would love to see both Astro and double Iris coming back. Those are my definitely. And
So
then,
you would keep Electromite banned.
I would
if
I would sacrifice Electromite if I could get Astro and double Iris back, for sure.
all right, sure, because that
I
kneecaps your
love
pendulum
Electromite.
that kneecaps your
love
pendulum
Electromite.
summon a
That
bit,
card-
but
A little bit. I wish I could play the card. It's the best card for pendulums. But if I could trade that for the card of consonants meme to get Astro and Iris back, I definitely would. To also talk about Kieran and Performa Pale, Skullcrobat Joker.
Hold for one moment, fellows. There is a man in your chat that thinks that Firewall Dragon can go to 3.
He must have seen Dave's old video.
Can I ban him?
no,
Can I put him in timeout?
No.
no.
He's
My
literally
old
saying it.
video that Farfa butchered wasn't saying that I thought the card was like bad and everyone was just bitching for no reason. The card was broken. It was just that it was too early in the Link era, and I didn't think they were gonna touch it because it sells product. That was my only point. Like, it was, and I was true for a long time. So like, I wasn't wrong. I don't know why everyone was so pissed off. Like, I was just that was the point.
I would be interested to see it in Master Rule 5 though, from the sense of the extra link or the U link isn't as debilitating to your opponent.
Yes.
I don't know. I would be interested to see if that could come off in the future. I don't know.
That's a really good point. I forgot about that. Yeah, like U-linking doesn't even do anything anymore. It's just a waste of resources, and it's just a lot to do to like lose to evenly matched.
Right.
Like, actually, you know what? I didn't even think about that. That's a weird.
No, you can't just activate Dark Ruler no more.
No.
And then
Well, that's a lot of shit you just played.
We didn't have Nibiru at the time either.
Which would have really just messed. I don't know. I hate the argument that, oh, we have this particular card that negates this strategy, so therefore we can have the broken thing. Because you don't always have the counter, so I don't think
it's
having.
Not the main argument, though. It's the secondary argument on top of we're also in Master Rule 5. That's the main argument. We're in Master Rule 5. Things are different than they were. I don't think Gunblar can come back. But I don't know if Firewall can or not. That's
I would keep it banned just because we probably should.
I would be interested to see it in a Snatch Steal-esque format just to see what would happen. That's more for my own curiosity than actually the health of the game, though.
Yeah. Okay. How about Kieran and Joker?
I think Kieran can't. I think Joker
love it.
Go to 3.
I love it. My bouncy boy.
Oh my god!
What's the last time you summoned this mother?
It's been years.
It's been years.
I don't think Kieran can come back. I think Joker.
I don't either. I don't think Kieran can come back. I miss it so much. But no, Kieran cannot come back. I think Joker probably could.
Okay.
Joker could go to 3 with no issue. It's a normal summon.
Because who cares?
Well, the Kieran is what broke it too. I think they banned it after Kieran, but you would normal summon Joker and then bounce Joker with Kieran, so you have your repeatable normal summon every single turn.
But okay, so Makira of Makira Destructor. If this card is sent from the
what's the errata?
It's a once per turn.
So they made it a once per turn. That can come back.
Yeah, I don't know why this is even banned.
I don't even know what. No,
you said you could just activate all the trap cards you wanted, like from your hands.
Right. And so you just played like Jar of Greed and Reckless Greed.
Yeah, so you're drawing with it. Activating one trap. Is that any better than that?
I don't even know if I'd play that
one.
Yeah, honestly, like Opabean is better than this fucking thing. Like in the deck, like the kind of deck you'd use it in, it doesn't have any function.
I think it has one hope.
What?
Subterror.
Would Subterror even run this thing?
You could combine it with Warrior to activate Final Battle from your hand.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it would just be to slap Final Battle down for like the lulls, right? Like, it's not even good.
I think
not even good.
With the once per turn, that could absolutely come back. No doubt about it.
Yeah, sure. What about Double Iris?
Yes.
Move
on.
Yeah. Okay. You guys fucking pendulum scrubs. I'll buy it though. I don't even know what this thing does. Fuck it. Who cares?
It was abused with Electromite and Astrograph. You're popping it with you would pop it with Electromite.
This gets your pendulum graph. That's right.
Pop that.
God, it's been a while since I've negated this thing.
Yeah, you would pop it with Electromite, add Spellgraph, add it back with Astro, then use Spellgraph and Astro combined to search Trapgraph and another Magician and go plus.
Yes. Move along.
Okay, fine. I'll let you guys have fun because your pendulum deck is fucking shite and has gotten like beaten to absolute an inch of its life.
Now it's really rough. Like
there is like, you know what else? What else can we hit in this deck that's not doing anything? Just for the lulls.
When the deck was doing so well, I remember thinking like, you can't limit this deck. There's nothing you can do to hinder it other than absolutely banning it.
Just absolutely butchering it.
It's way too searchable. There's too much things that you could just play one off and it's fine. You don't need a ton of them. So having things at 1 or 2 is like, okay, great. I was playing it at 1 or 2 anyway.
Okay.
Mhm.
How about Jin? Do we think this pudgy boy? I don't think this pudgy boy can come back, but Kieran wants an argument about it.
Okay, so without Lavolval Chain,
I
Okay.
think it could be
Yes.
one.
I don't know. We got 2 tour guides, boys. Or no, we have 3. Do we have 3 tour guides?
I think if it's at
She's
one,
at 2. She's at 2. All right.
I think if it's at 1, Shin could come back.
Curious does exist, and Curious requires 3 monsters.
Yeah, you're not making Curious
Of-
in
of
Megalith.
special-
I can tell you
no.
that right now. You're not making any
Or
extra deck shit in any
Necro.
of the Necro, any of the extra, or any of the rituals, because they're gonna just probably run imps.
Like, you could play it in Necros,
I mean,
but
It would be. I mean,
it's so much easier to deal with.
I think if Jin were to come back, the only deck that I can really think of that could abuse it would be UA. So
no, because we don't have Invoker. We don't have Invoker.
oh no!
No. Dave, remember, we have the unoutable board of
That's true.
Blue Eyes
Unaudible
Dragon.
board.
The unout. Yeah, that's right. That's
Chaos
right.
Mags.
No, I take it back. This can't come off because if you summon Chaos Max with it, your opponent can't like do anything except Grand Mole you. And what are you
You can
gonna
do
do?
Mole me?
Mole me?
Man who was mold.
Man who was mold. Go ahead. Summon Grand Mole. No? Didn't think
that's the
so.
reason that I left Jin here.
Just to
That's
make
the
a
whole-
Grand Mole joke. Oh my god. Yeah. Hello. Go ahead. Mole me. Can you imagine just like
boy.
sitting there, like crossing your arms, like Cap G in that meme, that picture that goes around, just being staring at your opponent, like, go ahead, mole me. All right, how about Cyberjar?
No.
Why is this card banned?
Right.
Because it's just annoying.
Destroy all monsters on the field, then
It
reveal
says,
the top 5
it says
cards.
either draw 5 cards or summon 5 monsters, and it's
But
for
we-
both players.
But we both do it. Who cares?
I do.
It's a
because-
flip monster. It's so slow and bad.
No, it's not. You can summon that like that and flip it same turn.
You think so? You think
I know
Subterrors would
so.
use this fucking jank?
Yes.
That with the that ritual.
It is a rock. That's probably not great. Could you do this in that stupid penguin thing?
Yes, you can. You can do it in the penguin
Oh,
deck.
that's right. We're getting penguin support.
Oh yeah, no. If you're gonna
No,
penguin
no.
your Cyberjar, we can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have that absolute. You know, I would think I'd call you a hero if you did that in a tournament because
Yes.
that's.
All of the jars are rocks, guys, except for fiber jar plant.
Yeah, you probably can't
So-
have rocks because the emancipators are actually good. That's the problem, right?
That's the issue.
So Maxi.
It could go back to 3 and be fine. It cannot go back to
Unban it,
anything
you
but-
fucking cowards.
It could
put
not
it-
be at anything but 3.
No, it literally goes to
don't
3 or
know.
0. 3 or 0. Maxi at
That I
1 is
agree
Maxi at 1 is obnoxious. Maxi at 2 is that's
Dumb.
just that
Only
that
way
lacks
it is
your that lacks
fair
honor.
Yeah, the only way it is fair is if you Maxi me, I don't build a good board, but have Maxi in my hand, preventing you from building a big board.
Yeah.
The thing I see with Maxi is it's the great equalizer. Yes, your build-a-board deck could potentially use Maxi to prevent your opponent from being able to come back. But they're fucking doing that anyways, man. Like, what are you gonna do?
I
Have
don't
you
I don't
seen
know
the boards
what I
that
think about
people
Maxi.
Maxi's weird because with Maxi's as good as the other hand traps in the format because it digs for your hand traps. So
Right.
digging
Right.
Yeah.
I don't- although I will say that- I will say this. People are like, oh, but it gets Nibiru. No, guys, you realize that you're not going to be able to Nibiru somebody who's under max C. They're not going to summon enough. They're not going to do that. Why would you? Why would you summon a 10 times, give your opponent 10 cards, then all to just know that you're going to have it happen, get Nibiru'd? You deserve that L if you maxi challenge into a
You're going to draw into Nibiru. Yeah, if you take the maxi challenge, it's not like Chaos Dragons back in the day where you're just like, well, I'm just going to attack and win. I'm going to take the maxi challenge and just OTK you. I'm going to take the maxi challenge and die because your opponent's going to hand drawn to hand traps.
You will 100% get Nibiru'd.
Look at the card pool that look at the deck pool that we have right now. It's either a deck that completely locks you out of playing the duel because, oh, look, it's a VFD. Fuck you. Or it's another deck that's like, oh, you're FTK'd. Or it's another deck that's like, I summoned one monster and set 6 cards.
So,
like, I guess my thought process on it is it doesn't only stop those decks, it also helps those decks.
Yeah. And then to bring up the argument that Dave hates, we did not have Called by the Grave, we did not have Ash Blossom, which Ash Blossom and Called by the Grave are played in every single deck.
To imagine Ash Blossom in a maxi.
Look,
The AI plays a bunch of them. It's the weirdest feeling in the world, let me tell you what.
The AI uses OCG decks, and in the OCG, Maxi is at 3, and I play in the OCG format, and I'll let you know, I've resolved 3 Maxi in 2 years.
Because people are like, oh shit, and they let's do.
I'm really unsure about Maxi. I don't know about that one.
I think it's free bait. I think it's free bait, and I think we should have it because your opponent's gonna be like, do everything in their power, be like, oh hell no. So like, I think it's fine.
We're going to get Maxi the same time that Crossout Designator gets printed, because Crossout Designator is another card in the OCG, and it's the same reason Red Eyes Fusion went to 1. It's the same reason that all of that main deck degeneracy got fucked
one word.
off. Yes, Crossout Designator.
I actually like this card.
It is such a good card, and it single-handedly changed the entire format, because now this is one of the reasons that I say the OCG is a totally different game, is they have Maxi and Crossout. Not only do effects work differently, but they also have so many ways to deal with whatever interactions your opponents are doing, and the vice versa is true.
I mean, I'm kind of all for the Nibiru like Designator, Called by the Grave, Maxi, Ash Blossom
argument. Yeah.
I'm all for this because that means that literally every time you start a duel, you're in this weird Cold War arms race. You're just staring at each other's 5 cards like, you do something.
What are you gonna do,
Yo, do something. Fuck you, you do something. So, like,
I tease that pass.
This is fucking arms race.
Question, you resolve Macrocosmos with that stop Maxi since it says send from hand to the graveyard. Yes. Also stops Ghost Ogre with the same wording.
It stops the ones that say send to the grave. It does not stop the ones that say discard.
What are you gonna do, Maxi me? Alright, so...
Alright, moving on.
Yada? Moving on to our one-legged Corvin. What do you guys think?
I think, like, why the fuck is it still banned?
Why the fuck is it a fiend? It's a fucking bird.
If you get to a game state where Yada Lock is possible, you probably already won.
Yeah, no, if you get Yada Locked in 2020, you deserve that fucking L. Like, holy shit. What bad deck in technical play did you have to do that your opponent could somehow normal summon a 200 attack power beater and get through your board to hit you with it? Like, what happened? Did you...
No, Dave, I'll answer it. Chino Birds.
Moon Mirror Shield.
Nah,
man. Moon Mirror Shield Yada Lock me. Do it. I will give you that win. I'll be like, you know what? I have a full board.
I mean, the reason that the cards were banned were Chaos Emperor Dragon,
which doesn't work. Neither of those work the right way. Yeah.
Yada can come back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Shino Birds could do it. That deck is terrible. So
I would like to point out
Dave
that Dave made a busted Shinobird deck, and what we had left in our deck was 3 cards.
That is true.
We had 3 cards left in our deck after we did full combo, and you know what? If one of those is Yatagarasu, you're still not killing your opponent by the time you deck out.
no.
They're gonna activate
Being a
gift
spirit-
card on.
Yeah,
Gift
no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
How
Start
about
with
how about that grass looks greener? One of the few
No.
cards in this game that made a 60 card deck a meta call.
No, it's awful.
We can't have it, right? Like it's too good.
No.
I
It's
don't
too
think
good.
so.
It's too good. It's too good.
Imagine 60 card Elfledge.
No, it's
Ew.
shaped
Ew.
like a
Oh
wheel.
no. Ew. Ew. No, you're right. Ew. Harpy's Feather Duster.
Yes.
Absolutely, bring it back.
Bring it fucking back. My Harpy's.
Let
Feather
me
Storm.
search it.
Let me search it, you cowards. We have so
we have
much.
Dark Hole and Raigeki. Why can't we have Duster and Heavy Storm?
We have
Lightning Storm.
We have so many just ridiculously overpowered board nukes that I think we could have one Duster, one Storm, and no one would even play him. No one would even play
I
him.
don't know about the Heavy Storm because that has some weird shenanigans with your own stuff.
Oh, who cares about Unchained, Ryan?
I clearly don't.
Ryan's gonna
I'm just
Ryan's
saying,
gonna play it
of
on
the
his own
two-
scales to get like purple poison.
How would I do that? I have a card that does it like for free, and it's a quick play.
Why would I do that? I'll
Oh.
clear my gate.
I'm gonna
Do
blow up
realize
my
favoring
I'm gonna
a
blow up
card,
butthole just to
right?
get it off my pendulum scale.
I mean, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
No, of the two, Heavy Storm or Feather Duster, I feel like Heavy Storm has the
more shenanigans. So I'll say we
Yes.
can have Duster because we can
Yes.
we can't search it because that's stupid, which means there's 2 cards in this game that aren't getting their full use. Griffin's Wing,
Right.
which no one would play that anyway, but it's weird that we have a legal
Sure.
card that's unactivatable, and then we're kneecapping Harpy's Feather Storm, which is arguably one of the best traps in the game, stuck in one of the most middling decks in the game. So can we at least have my Valentine's deck at full power? Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I took Harpies to top 8 in the character tournament.
Yeah.
So
And imagine if you had Feather Duster to deal with that back row that you hated.
that would have been nice.
It's weird
I
to
mean,
think
honestly,
that
though, it was the back row that you were activating from the hand that I didn't like the most, so it didn't really matter.
That's fair.
no, Lightning Storm is actually better than Duster. I'm sorry. Because the time that Duster is good is I opened it, my opponent said a bunch, I'm gonna play it. Duster
The
is
time Duster is good. The time that Duster is better than Lightning Storm is
Is
when
it-
it's in Harpies.
yes, Duster is not good late game because it has no your opponent's not gonna set 5 turn 10. Because
You have to see it first turn.
and so Lightning Storm's good at the same time, and Lightning Storm is versatile because if you're playing against a deck that has no back row, you can blow up their monsters instead. So like that's why no one plays Raigeki. Because no one would play Raigeki for the same reason no one would play Duster, because it's good at the same time Lightning Storm is.
Argent Chaos.
Ban Zexal. Finally ban Zexal. That card has been a problem since it has came out, and it's the only reason that Argent Chaos Force is here.
It's
'Cause the Argent
also a
Chaos Force
problem
isn't a very good
now
card.
because of Numerons, right?
Hmm?
It's also Zexal's a problem now because of Numerons.
I think so,
Sure
right?
is. It sure is a problem because of Numerons.
So you take out it's a Z Dave. You
That's
take
right.
out Zexal, and a lot of those rank up cards could probably come back. Or is that the only one that's banned?
It's the only one that's banned.
Because
Argent's
because
the
it's
only one
because
that's
it's
banned.
not even good. It's just because it's got that stupid recursion.
Also, it's dumb. The reason it got banned is because of pendulums. Because what you would do is you would use your 2 level 4s that you summon because you used Harmo to summon the second one, and then you would do Rebarian Shark to send it to the graveyard or something like that, and then you would overlay into fucking dumb shit card. Her Der Summon Vortex.
Oh, absolute.
Yeah, absolute. Which would add Chaos Force to hand. you would just overlay a Utopia, and then discard Chaos Force, and now your Pendulum board has all your Pendulum cards and a Zexal.
That sounds familiar. I think Argent can come back.
If under the caveat
Under the caveat of Zexal.
You think they're gonna get rid of this stupid thing? It's like a jump card, like it's a promo card. Like who cares, right? They just ban the stupid thing. Just ban the stupid thing.
That's right. I remember that now.
With Chrono and Oath, and then you just made normal Utopia with the level 4s. Or if you had extra level 6s, you would just make Utopia Beyond.
See, Argent is a weird one because it's banned for a specific reason, not just because
it's a good card. No, yeah, it's one of those dumb cards where it's actually not that great. It's just it got misused once. It's. Yeah. I mean, I liked it for like the level 1 deck that you could turn like, I think was what you could turn Utopia Roots into Utopic Dragon. Like that was like cute or some dumb thing. I don't remember what it was, but like this, you could do some cheese with this.
Brilliant.
Brilliant's a lot of free garbage.
No, Brilliant Fusion can't come back.
No, it's too good. Sorry, Doug. It's really good. It's a good card. You like it for a reason.
Kaiser Coliseum.
Kaiser Coliseum.
No, we can't come back.
I think we should have this fucking you cowards.
Excuse me, Eldritch?
Could they really use this thing?
They only have one monster.
I mean, I guess, but it would certainly. It's not searchable, so that's my problem with it. Yeah, it'd be a blowout probably if they open it.
I guess put it at 1, see what happens.
This would be one of those put it at. If you put it at 1, I don't think they'd play it or if they did.
Just do anything. Well, you see, Gabriel, Eldritch is a deck that you can slide into any deck because it's 9 cards.
Basically,
it's 9 cards to 15 cards, so you can put it in anything. Eldritch wouldn't run that. What do you mean? It's a better Mystic Mine, and they're playing Mystic Mine.
Yeah, the problem is that it's a continuous spell, so it's a little weird to get to.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's not a field spell. It's clearly a field. I don't know, whatever. How would you errata it? How would you errata this card? Somebody asked that.
How would I errata?
Do you have you can't have other back row, maybe? Must control a certain number of monsters? 2 monsters. You must control 2 monsters to activate this card.
Maybe. If there's 2 or more monsters in the field.
Yeah.
This card is destroyed the end phase of the next turn.
Make it a Swords of Revealing Light where it blows itself up after 3 turns.
Nah, 1 turn. I'd say make it so that it lasts until your next end phase, like the following turn's end phase, because it forces a gladiator match between your 2 cards.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is in theme with the card. Also, it was
fucking
totally
clickbait. Hey Ryan, what did you change the title to that I got like clickbait accused of?
You lost a sub.
It's not clickbait, guys. You just didn't actually read it.
It's clickbait.
It's clickbait.
I'll own that one.
Thanks, Ryan. You leave me losing sub, you dick. Okay, next card. What was our next card? Premature Burial. Probably. I don't know.
We have Living Fossil.
We have Living Fossil, which probably is that better? Is Living Fossil better?
It negates the effects.
Living Fossil is slightly worse.
It's slightly worse, but I think the way it's used would be no different.
Also, like,
because who would use Premature Burial as a Monster Reborn only? We have literally Monster Reborn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have Monster Reborn. Who gives a fuck?
It's good because you can bounce Premature Burial and keep using it, right?
Can't you bounce Living Fossil? Oh no, but you can only activate 1 Living Fossil a turn.
Yeah,
and then when Living Fossil leaves the
oh no, fucking Ice Barrier Tiger guy bounce.
You
Yeah, I
mean
guess.
Gen X Ally Birdman?
Gen X Ally Birdman. Oh my god, it's
Or
2020,
Sephiroth
Karen. It's 2020. If you're bouncing premature burial with Gen X Ally Birdman,
Don't forget about Zephyros the Elite.
But as far as like why premature burial is banned and monster reborn is not, it's the fact that it's a equip so that you can more
This
easily
old can't
search
search
and
it.
bounce it, right? That's the reason why it's banned.
Subtoto, Isolde can't search it.
why?
Chucking something in the graveyard is not searching a card.
Soul doesn't search equips; it dumps them.
It dumps him. You'd have to somehow manage to get it back, Darian.
Renaud.
How are you getting living fossil?
Hard
Same way.
drawing it.
You do it with Renaud, the Infernal Knight. Like, I know what he's meaning. I was just being cheeky.
Oh yeah, I was just like, 'cause I'm pretty sure you dumped this thing and then got it back. It was Renault. That's right, because we were using it for Jersey.
Yeah.
We were using it on powered Jersey because the UAs are broke. All right,
We needed it for Duncan.
we need it for
I don't
Dunker.
know. That's a weird one. I think I would have to see it in play.
Hidden Armory, I don't think is ever going to be an excuse why equip cards are good or bad, because Hidden Armory is so strangely restrictive that it's almost like
Really?
duality. It's stuck
You know-
in very specific decks, and I don't think
I'm gonna
any
make
of
the argument again. If we had Premature Burial, Eldritch would play Hidden Armory.
You're fucking stupid. Eldritch is
I'm
kind of oddly
serious.
versatile, so I guess yeah. And they get the mill. The mill would probably help them too, right? That stupid mill it does.
Dogmatica, Eldritch. They would play it because they
Um,
don't need it.
All right, what about Time Seal? I guess this is the same argument as Yada, right?
You can't.
That
You
card.
we can
It's a
fucking have
slower
time
Yada.
seal. I don't
It's
even know why we have. Like, I'm pretty sure it was explained to me. The reason why it's banned is some stupid loop with like, that mask thing that gets a trap back from your grave, Mask of Darkness. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, Mask of
I mean,
fucking
it
Dark.
might
Like,
work.
what? This is a magic.
Like-
This is a Metal Raiders card. Seriously,
But I don't think that would be viable today.
it's not
sure.
even remotely. It would literally have to be at 3 for us to even be having
you
this
could-
discussion.
So-
Having it
so
at
you
1
could
is
have
it's
trap
useless.
trick.
So, Casey, here's the thing. You trap trick, set time seal, activate it. So you have spent trap trick on your opponent's turn to set time seal, to flip time seal to stop your opponent's next turn?
Yeah, you trap tricked during their end phase. Wasted your trap trick. It's not even good in Paleos. It's cheeky at best. It's not
It
good.
would see play in Altergeist, and we all know it would see play in Altergeist.
It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't win him any tournaments. You just have some. It would just be
It would
Tommy
be
at a
a
regionals, like being a
It would
dumbass.
be a one-off, like the Imperial Order would be a one-off. Like, well, I happened to open it. I guess. Then
I'll set it and I'll cheese some
The
advantage.
weird thing about Time Seal, no, the weird thing about Time Seal being a trap is you're not able to stop your opponent's first draw phase,
No,
Yeah,
because
you
I'm.
right?
You can't activate it before they draw. So, because that's literally
So
the first thing.
Open
The
game
only
state.
one you can stop is their second draw, so you will have had to have kept it on the field for
Like 3 turns
You're
at this
in-
point.
yeah.
You can with Akira, but who cares?
Use your one free
To
activation.
imagine you hit your opponent's like 20, like you hit their Eldritch deck with Makir, the Destructor, and Time Seal. He'll be
Really?
impressed and then
Exactly.
proceed to win. Like,
And then they
The thing
just
is-
activate Eldlixir that they open.
Well, the thing is, even if you were able to activate Time Seal on your opening turn, your opponent starts with 5 cards instead of 6.
yeah, like who cares?
No.
Like your cheese deck blew 2 cards and they still have a full set. They have a full hand. They're still gonna just they didn't need this.
Also, like Makira is
the King is the one that I'm thinking
awkward.
of.
Makira is the most awkward monster I've ever seen. It is a level 4 Dark Warrior with 1600 attack.
I mean,
Temporary Wings would be the other one that you.
I mean,
could
you
activate
can
on
you
your
can you
turn, but-
can you link this away to get its effect
there's
off?
No link there's no link monsters that'll just link it off.
Like a link one.
There's no link ones
So you'd have to like Kage with it, or like
Evermax Almirage. Can't you like Almirage it?
no, because he's 1,000 attack power, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
You
like,
have to like open your marauding captain to summon it to your hand and then go into his soul.
I would give you some respect for like this, like using these like your whole deck contains cards that are like 20 years old and just actually sneaking a couple of cheeky victories with it. That would be kind of fun.
I realize that Isolde is a card, guys, but do you realize that Makura doesn't have a special summoning condition?
No, you have to normal summon it. Like,
or use Goblinberg?
Like, what do you're blowing a lot of resources just so you can drop Time Seal turn 1. Like, when you could have done any other trap card, it would have been probably a lot better.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's slow. That's the issue. It's very slow for a minor inconvenience, and it's the only reason it's banned is because it was being looped apparently with Master of Darkness.
Yeah, like putting it one solves every problem.
If same argument with Yara. If you beat me with Time Seal Loop and Mask of Darkness, you can have that. I ain't even mad.
Something went wrong. Somehow I screwed up so bad that you got that to work.
That Subterror player has just like completely fucked your world because he played Cyberjar and flipped Mask of Darkness face down. And like, what are you even doing?
Hey, like he got you with that fiendus. Gotcha. Looping my Mask of Darkness. I'd give it to him. I'd be like, yo, man, that was some serious fucking cheese. All right. We could lose this card. All right. Actually, that's not how this works. Time Seal.
So it can come back.
It can come back.
Oh my god! Like what the fuck?
All right. How about okay,
Vanities?
Karen, I gotta hear your vanities yammer.
Okay, the reason that vanities was an issue was because of it was
you'd build a board and set it.
No, it was because of Cleese, because Cleese could turn it off on their turn.
That absolute chat of a something.
Any deck that ran it could turn it off on their turn.
Yeah, and like nowadays, like everything requires you to put something in your graveyard at some point. Like it is not hard for your opponent to just be like, "Hey, look, I kaiju." Or no, you can't kaiju. Sorry,
You can kaiju.
Look, Dave, I'm sick and my brain's not working so great.
I mean, I honestly could see it at 1 and it not be a big problem because it's kind of a blowout to open it.
Yeah, if you open it, you can prevent your opponent from making. They have to make a weird play. I don't think they have a big problem outing it.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is it's not any more or less sacky than Imperial Order. I don't think, right? Like
Against the right deck.
Against the right deck, yeah. Like,
and like they MST your other back row and Vanities dies.
Right.
And like, we have lightning storms and fucking like
right, and the fact that the OCG does have it, could bode well for seeing it in the.
Was it at 1? Is it 1 over there?
It's at 1, and it sees no play.
Wow, look at all this shit that we were like, hey, maybe we could have this. Half of it's at 1. Hell, Makura is at 2.
Yeah,
Kaiser Coliseum's at 3.
I think we were pretty spot on with our predictions though, considering the OCG.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
Is the only proper deck that has enough outs? No, because it's any card that gets sent to the graveyard. That means your opponent ashes you. That means your opponent tries to fucking respond to anything you're doing.
It's from the deck or field, so hand does not do it.
Well, you know what I mean.
No.
Like your opponent is doing things. And
the reason it's played is you're stopping your opponent's first turn and making it slightly awkward for him. That's what its purpose is.
And like there can only be one just does that better. And that's
a lot of times, yeah. Because
It's harder to
What's
get rid of.
What's Eldritch gonna do? Summon another zombie?
I don't know. I mean, I would be willing to continue the OCG experiment. Let's see, put it at 1, see what happens. It's not searchable. It's an open Saki card that dies to another card getting MST'd.
Yeah.
All right. How about Ancient Fairy Dragon?
Yes,
Destrudo's
please
banned.
come back.
Destrudo's
I think it'd come back.
Firewall Dragon's banned. What is the problem with Ancient Fairy Dragon?
What was the field spell? I mean, I don't think they were doing it with field spells. They were just using it to summon something from the hand, correct?
Yeah, it was
They were
because
yeah,
it's
and you
basically
used
just
something-
a link to Saruja, basically.
Yeah, you use Dravine to summon it because you could Dravine
That's right.
hit something, send Destrudo, and
That's
then
right.
whatever the fuck you summoned was an Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Without Destrudo, Ancient Fairy Dragon can totally come back.
I would agree.
Give my fucking ABC
And
another-
Dragoonity is getting that structure deck.
Yeah, it would be a great time for them to get it because
That's true. That is actually very true. I forgot
You
about
know, it's
that.
great card in Dragoonities, Ancient Fairy Dragon, because it can.
Oh, yeah, I know Soul Charge is getting reprinted. They're not unbanning that. We That'd be a dark day in fucking
That
hell.
is a weird reprint for sure.
it was in the original set, and it's Raphael's card.
That's true.
It just makes sense for it to get a printing.
They're not gonna
Like
unban
it's
it.
not coming back.
If
It's
they did,
just,
if they did a spell book structure deck, they'd put Judgment in there. It doesn't mean just because.
So what about that hoe over there?
As a thought,
he's fine.
he's a fucking e-thought. He's got an OnlyFans, and he's like,
Geez,
Ah!
geez, your BA deck got a win condition.
nothing like a hot eldritch horror. One of the old ones, super sexy.
Ban the PK Rum instead. Well, you see, they did ban the PK Rum, and then they banned Azathoth and brought the PK Rum back.
True.
Like, who cares about the PK Rum though? Like,
With Bardiche gone and not being able to search out
for free.
for free the PK Rum, I think Azathoth could probably come back because the PK Rum is what made the card good because you could flip
Yeah.
it on your opponent's turn, summoning Azathoth. Summoning it on your own turn,
It's okay. I mean, it stops hand traps, right?
I don't know. I could see it coming to 1 as an experiment for sure.
Sure.
I think it would be fine.
Zenmighty. Oh, the mighty has just fucking
fucking
take it off.
Ban
The...
Hunter. Just ban Hunter. Hunter has always been the problem.
But
Hunter
no,
was the
don't even.
problem from
Who
the beginning.
cares? If you put Zenmighty at 1, you still can't do the loop. So why is this at? Why isn't it just at
doesn't
1?
need to be that's a wind up enabler. That's that gets the deck going.
Like the
Yeah,
Link
and-
Mustard certainly did not replace this. So
Yeah,
Give-
they
Just
still
absolutely
just give us the
absolutely
party boat.
one.
Just give us the party boat.
Absolutely at 1. There could be arguments made for 2 and 3.
Because honestly,
What-
is anyone? Are you going to even be able to consistently like hand loop a modern deck now anymore?
So when
if
I
you have
did in the banned combos, in the forbidden combos video that you did, hashtag go check that out. I hand looped myself playing a modern Zodiac deck, and it was not able to come back
Okay.
at that time. Now, a lot of things don't mind being in the grave, so that's
What
And
What
that
I'm
gets
saying-
more and more true every year.
What
like,
I'm saying right now is that if you want Zenmighty can come to 1, it'd be fine. At any more than 1, you have to ban Hunter.
Sure,
Because
I agree.
Hunter
I think-
has
I think-
always-
yeah, I agree, and I think Wind Up Carrier should be at 1, so we can still do the Hunter shenanigans just a tad, just so the deck has its original vibe to it and it plays the way it was intended.
and like
I like it.
it's-
I like Zenmighty at 1 for sure.
They need Zenmighty. Like it feels so bad to like have the 2 level 3s on the field and be like,
Fucking Dante, I guess.
I guess I'll make Dante. No, you go into Cherubini right now because it's the only way you can extend.
Nice.
Feels bad.
Feels bad. All right. How about Nightmare Gobbies? How about Ryan's favorite card on this entire thing?
I do. And ironically, I do like the card. Feels bad, man.
It feels bad. His Goblin Brethren. Can we have it?
It is a double summon. It is a extra deck double summon, so it's kind of like a Seraphonite.
It feels really bad, or it feels really bannable. Like, just if you explain this to somebody from like 2005, and you're like, oh yeah, we get a generic extra deck summoning mechanic that requires only 2 monsters with different names, and they just go to grave, and you just special summon out of your extra deck with no polymerization, and it gives you a double summon effect. They'd be like, are you fucking mad?
I will say it was made broken by Firewall as part of its extra link summoning part, so that's really what broke the card. Its non-targeting protection of everything that's co-linked is also pretty good, so I think by itself the double summon not bannable. By itself the targeting protection probably not bannable, with both of those being on the same card and it being a great middle
link 2, yeah,
middle monster zone link 2 that points sideways.
He certainly was meant to sit in the middle column.
He is a sum of his parts. Everything just kind of coalesces together to make him very good. Do I think he can come back?
I think he could come back to 1.
I think he's
fine. Without Firewall, he's fine.
Yeah, like we don't really. Do we really have a true like wombo combo link spam that ends on a giant board of link monsters specifically? Not really, right? It's always a bunch. It's actually right now. It's a bunch of. It's weirdly a synchro form. With like,
it really is.
Like weirdly.
The closest thing you have is Dragon Link. And like Dragon Link's not playing this. They don't have the room.
They can't play it because they're relying on Pitsy and Elpy, and those say you can't summon anything but dragons.
And their extract room's kind of tight too, right? Like so,
it's very tight.
That's the issue. Like Dragon Link has no room in their extra deck.
Like we could always get that 20 card extra deck if Konami cared.
I mean, I guess Salamangreats could put it in there for.
Would they make? Would they even make this?
No, Gokis cannot still extra link with Nightmare Goblin at 1.
You know what? I'm gonna say that the Goki can extra link with Nightmare Goblin at 1. But I'm going to ask the question: why do you care? Because extra linking doesn't do anything.
About a U-Link if we're gonna bring Eldritch into every single conversation.
Yeah.
Also, I don't need my extra monster zone anymore. I don't need it. So unless I'm also playing a U-Link deck, if you link me,
if you're playing a Link deck at all in general,
sure, it's a good lockout. But if you're not playing a Link deck, getting U-Linked doesn't do anything.
And
it's just saying, please, Dark Ruler, no more me. I like it.
I would also like to point out that Gokis can already fucking do that. They have a card that gives them an extra normal summon, guys.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's fine now because of Master Rule 5. I think even more so than Firewall, I think Goblin can come back because the Master Rule 5.
And then, oh god, what's that one?
I mean, also, and this is actually, I think this wasn't supposed to be a point for it coming back. I think it was supposed to be a point against it, but it actually might be a point for it. It does prevent your opponent, if you link them, it does prevent them from going into Noodle Fiber. So like, even if that's the only link monster that their entire wombo combo makes. So like,
yeah, that's Link Karibo is stopping you from being a degenerate. Fuck you.
Right.
My U-Link is stopping you from being obnoxious. I think that's a win-win for everybody, right? Like, I think Goblin come back.
I think so.
Look at that.
As far as all these cards can totally...
Time Stream? What the fuck is this? That was a fossil card.
Oh.
Is there, like, fusion rank up magic?
Fusion rank up magic. What?
Yeah, fossils are stupid.
Yeah, it's called Metamorphosis.
All right. Okay, so we have a few minutes left. We didn't get any Patreon duels in because we actually managed to somehow yammer about this for like an hour and a half. I'm actually impressed. Is there?
And we have 160 concurrent viewers, so apparently something we did was right.
Something we did was right.
It was the
chat.
clickbait in the title.
Press F in the
totally
chat
fake
for
that.
Ryan's fallen boy #1, and for his
Hashtag not a goblin.
hashtag not a goblin. Also, wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
First of all, Ryan's a goblin. Secondly, clearly, is there any cards that should definitely stay banned for the good of the game that might pull a for fun because we have no format snatch steal? Anything. For funsies, like, because we don't have a real format, so Konami could be like, you know what? Fuck it. You guys could totally have Tyrant Neptune back because who the fuck cares? There's no tournaments. Like, just play it amongst yourselves just for fun. You think it'd be Masterpiece?
I think it would be Masterpiece of all cards. It's the most. This is how modern Yu-Gi-Oh is going.
So just have fun. Well, no one can play a tournament.
Welcome to 2020.
Also, oh my god, I would die if Konami's like, yeah, you can have Masterpiece for a format, and then next format ban him again, just so Jason could be like, they unbanned my Masterpiece and I wasn't even able to play it in a real tournament.
No. This is how they promote remote duels.
Oh.
Because we all know that the crustiest players that are refusing to do remote duels are true Draco.
It'll get all the grandpas to play. Like
get all the Yugi boomers that are playing true
Yugi
Draco.
boomers.
Totally awesome. No, he's at 1. You only need one of those. Grinder Golem for the heck of it. Absolutely fucking not, you idiots.
Fucking no.
Fucking
we have
no.
a Dirty Dragon and Akashic Magician.
Could you imagine? I can't believe that Grinder Golem. Yeah, we could do the original, the OCG Grinder Golem combo now. Grinder Golem. It's a damn shame too, because this card went from absolutely trash can filler to a broken combo extender. Like
Inferno Tempest was its best combo.
Yeah, and that's not good.
It's not good. It's bad.
It's bad.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't tech. Don't tech Inferno Tempest Grinder Golem in your Ritual Beast deck. Never ever do that. I can.
True degenerate would only be able to do that.
I was playing.
Did you ever resolve that in a tournament?
No, I actually won. I think I won the tournament.
Or was that just online?
No, I've only ever resolved it once, and it was online, and it was ironically against a 6-heavy samurai player. So the only card he had left in his deck was I think an Upstart Goblin.
I think that's in the video too. If you search David8011212 Inferno Tempest, I think that's in the video of him just banishing his entire deck.
I was playing at locals, and I was playing my Inferno Tempest deck, and the Danger Dark World player on the other side of the table from me was doing his big dumb combo, and I had 3 back row. His first swing, he swung in with Bigfoot and was like, okay. And I'm like, Inferno Tempest. He's like,
what?
So he banished all but 2 cards in his deck, which were Sekka's Light.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then he attacked me, and I said, okay, Mirror Force.
Oh, yuck.
Ew.
What'd you do? Just pass the next 2 turns and he just deck out?
I flipped up gift card.
Oh, fun. Wow, most of these monsters. Yeah, most of these monsters are pretty bannable.
You know what? Fuck it. Give us Supreme King back 1/4. No, wait, Norden. Give us Norden for.
No, can we have Lavolval Chain, just for a format?
No,
Come on.
What's the abusable combo with Chain?
What are you dumping with it?
Eldritch.
Rank 4?
I mean, I don't.
2 arc lights for it?
You just dump Golden Boy. Oh, what a doubt. Just put it in Eldritch. Probably can run it.
He's a better foolish. He's a foolish on legs. Is that really its only use?
I mean, I don't think it was ever banned for its top deck ability.
It also top decks the 7th one.
Yeah.
Whoop-de freaking do. So does
Nah,
the
man.
Varian Shark.
No, man. Lavolval Chain
It's
top.
also a rank-
No. Lavolval Chain top
No.
decks BLS in my Spirit deck,
in spirits.
and then Nikitama immediately draws that top decked BLS. It's broke. So screw you guys. I miss that
You know what?
cheese.
I've got the card. They're gonna
Okay.
give us slash draw to 3.
For one fake format, we're gonna have
For one
slash
fake
draw
format.
to 3.
Yeah. Because when everything's going wrong, you can at least try and activate slash draw for game. What's your opponent gonna do? Negate it? Why would they? It's slash draw.
Yo, remember Ryan? Remember that one time I don't remember what deck it was, but I was like, hey, I bet this deck can run slash draw, and it'll be a real broke play if you can get it. And then you went to test it, and it just won you the game by its effect, and you didn't even get to use the combo. Stupid slash draw won me the game while I was trying to win the game.
I was workshopping Ojama ABC, and I had slash draw in it because it's a card that said for free discard a card, and I used it. And the first time I used it, I hit it, and I'm like, oh, that dealt 6,000 damage. I don't need to do the rest of this.
So there is a suggestion that Bardiche might come back.
But why?
Because of the new set coming out.
Oh,
But Bardiche can't.
I agree, but you got to be thinking with dollar bills
yeah,
or yen.
like that's where the big 5 knock on Jerome's door and they're like, you need to unbanish Bardiche, and he's like, no, it's bad for the game. I can't.
I care about the players.
He's like huddling against his laptop in his room. It's the only thing in there.
No, he's sitting at his desk, the one where he films all his videos with the cards piled high on the side, and the guys come out and they hold on to the stack on the side of, we'll dump this if you don't.
No, we'll dump this. Yeah, this corporate bigwig from Konami starts power walking around his office and threatening him by knocking over his little stacks of cards. Just bullying him.
Pop. I will put it on the floor.
No, it's a limited edition. I got it from Spencer's.
Not good.
Yo, did the stream just crash?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it looks like it.
Wow, that's
Dragon rollers are bad. Also, I feel vilified because Code Talkers is making waves in the OCG right now, and they're basically using the same list I've been testing for the last year with the same strategy, because they're like, huh, we can use Salamangrace to set Salamangrate Roar, and we can set Signet Conflict, and then we can use that new World Legacy Link monster to set World Legacy Sorrow. Oh, that's really good.
Huh.
I mean, I think,
I don't know.
to be fair, I think most of the cards on our ban
I don't
list-
know if there's anything that's fun that we haven't talked about as possibly coming back for real.
Everything else, everything that's not on our culled list here, should probably really stay banned. It's not like they're gonna give us painful choice for a fucking format.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. Give us
Right.
painful choice for one format. I don't care if it's a fake format. Just do it. Just
Maybe
fucking do it.
you
I gotta
could
see.
argue that the traps might be able to come back because they're slow, but
Because-
again, going first and them being so powerful, it's really hard to argue.
I mean, I wouldn't mind trying a format with something like Painful Choice, where it's just an absolute fucking mad card, it's a fucking blowout, just to see what people could do with it. Because everyone's afraid of Painful Choice. Like, they're like, hell no, that card's broke. It's just foolish for 4. Like, ugh. Plus, add any one card in your hand. This card's broke.
Just delete the
Is
entire.
it ashable? Can you ash it?
Can you ash Painful Choice? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, probably.
Wait, no, you can't.
Why?
Right? No, you can't.
It's just if it includes it in somewhere in the
It
effect.
It adds it. I was like, wait, no. Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, no, if it said your opponent adds it to your hand, then yeah, probably not, because it's your opponent's adding the card, but no, it's...
Guys, there's a problem.
What?
You can ash yourself.
Painful Choice says discard. You know what you can reveal with Painful Choice? 5 danger monsters.
Effecto. you just deck yourself out after using it.
I
Like,
mean,
uh-oh.
I guess
Uh-oh.
Dark Worlds love it because it's negate. It's a discard by effect.
Is it though? Like, this is such a problem of not being
Updated
is-
with the
yeah, this is clearly not problem-solving card text, so it's probably
There's a distinct lack of a semicolon and a colon.
there's a distinct lack of any kind of punctuation in this thing.
They said that anything that was not updated in problem-solving card text is as written, which means Painful Choice discards and Penguin Knight unites your decks.
Unites. It does unite
I don't
your
like
deck.
I don't like it.
Painful.
Objection.
Painful Choice. Does it have like a database update or anything?
It should. If they changed the way it works, it would be in the card database.
I mean, all things considered, I think the game's fun.
Yeah, in the database it says discard the remaining cards. I'm checking the database for any frequently asked questions. There's no frequently asked questions about it.
Yeah, because it's been banned for years, so like no one cares.
No, Konami's the database still gets updated with OCG stuff like that.
There's rulings that say it's not really a discard.
But those are OCG rulings; they don't count.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we actually Masterpiece was the first one that we were like, yeah, that actually could come back for like a one-time fun format card, like Snatch Deal, because like I don't know why. Honestly, I'm not
I
even.
guess in the sense of trying to push remote duels, what do you unban? What do you unlimit to bring back someone who might not want to try a remote duel? I guess Masterpiece should be one of them. Anything
Probably half the shit that's already on our list, right? Because like get the Pendulum players to come back.
Mighty to bring your boys back.
Honestly, Yada Garasu is not a stupid one to get people on board with the remote duels, because it in and of itself isn't going to do anything, but it is such an iconic banned card because it's literally been banned the entire duration that we've had a ban list.
Find it in there and say, "Hey, I can play this in a remote duel."
Yeah, like
Never
because people would be talking about the fact that Yada Garasu got unbanned, even though if it actually doesn't do anything. So like it might be it would certainly be an attention grabber. Pot agreed to 1. Oh, absolutely. Pot agreed to 1 would get people to play those stupid remote duels. I'll go buy another fucking webcam so I can activate Pot agreed and tell my opponent what it does. Just 'cause...
Well, what does it do?
Dude, if I could add activating Pot of Greed into my, like, I'm killing you with trains spiel that I go through. Because you control more monsters than I do, I can activate Urgent Schedule, which allows me to special summon 1 level 4 or lower and 1 level 5 or higher Earth Machine for my deck, but their effects are negated.
So I activate Pot of Greed. But what does it do?
It allows me to add 2 cards from my deck to my hand.
Oh, really? What does it do? You gotta tell me. I guess who's the demographic that you're trying to bring back?
I don't know. Like, is that?
Because I don't think anybody GOAT format would care to go into the modern era. I guess maybe would be targeting the Pendulum players, but
I
They don't
think
exist.
I think you would be targeting the people that got disillusioned with the game when Needle Fiber came out. All those people that in like April, May were like, I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
We have no tournaments, and even if we did, they'd be noodle tournaments, and ew, like
Right.
Like these cards are too expensive. Like these combos aren't fun. Like I just want to play my deck. Like Masterpiece, the Pendulums, and Zen Mighty.
yeah, I buy that.
Yeah.
And then Konami's like, and now we're printing Crossout Designator. It's a common.
It's great for the mirror match for sure.
Dude, no. Have you like ever seen an OCG list?
Is that all they're playing it in every single one?
Oh, hold on. It is a fucking treat. 1 second. Hold on. Let me find one of the...
A fiber? No, I don't think anyone would want a fiber-free format. That's how you get constipated. You need
Why'd you have to go make me so constipated?
in the bathroom.
If I can...
In the bathroom.
Unban Marty.
Oh,
are you a bannable kitty? You're not a bannable kitty.
Hold on.
You're a bit mush is what you are. Oh,
I've
you're my
got
way.
the-
Casino.
Pot of Avarice is back. Pot of Avarice is at 3. So
Nobody cares.
apparently you're the demographic of trying to get people back into the game because apparently you don't play the game.
You don't
So,
play the game. Look at this.
I'll
Look at
put-
this
I'll
fucking
put it
bad
in
boy.
place.
There ain't no
Here-
strings on me.
There's the deck list I'm talking about. So
Ew.
I
Ew.
no. So do you
Ew.
see all those dumb one-ofs in the deck?
Yeah,
Those are cross-out targets.
that's gross.
Everything that's a one-of is a cross-out designator target.
I like the Squeak Knight.
Oh yeah, like I saw some people running this weird goblin thing. What is this called?
Which one?
That the smoke grenade or whatever the hell it is.
Smoke Grenade of the Thief.
Yeah.
It loops one card. Infernoble Knight uses it.
I noticed that the other day. I'm like, holy shit, that's a fucking obscure card. Holy.
Yeah, they can recycle it once with Renaud.
Huh.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Just like a bunch of one-offs. Does the deck function as its own thing?
Yeah.
What does the deck do?
It just does like the normal needle
Fiber stuff?
It does the normal needle fiber Auroradon stuff, and then it also like loops one card and has 2 pops on your opponent's turn.
So
That's
weird.
That's what Infernoble
Yeah.
does.
I like
Crossout
the-
deck designator is definitely one of those format shaping cards.
I
And,
like the null or the aqua dolphin. That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm
just-
It's an old starter.
It just gets you
Summon
to
it
a...
off conductor.
Yep.
Fascinating. Very interesting.
And all the one-ofs are cards that you don't want to see, and you're running crossout designator to stop.
Pretty much.
Because you can chain crossout designator to Nibiru.
The activation of it, right? And
Yep.
it negates it.
Yep.
It's
Very
funny.
interesting. Very interesting.
Is it pre-Link
Alright.
Cross, man? It's post-Link Cross, man.
All right, Dave.
I think it's time.
It's about that time. Thank you to the 100+ people who decided to give in to my clickbait title.
Yeah.
It's like a dumb video.
I'd just like to say for all the people who want to unsubscribe now to the clickbait, that was all Ryan. I didn't.
Don't subscribe to me. Please don't subscribe to me. Don't subscribe to me.
And also-
Remember to subscribe to Enemy Controller.
That's right. Enemy Controller is my second channel. It's where we're doing some Let's Plays of games of varying quality, so go check that out.
Pretty bad.
it's the worst channel in the world. So at least go to those videos and leave a comment that I fucking suck. Like say, David, you fucking suck. Just on every one of my videos. It is not a ploy to get the YouTube algorithm to notice them or anything like that.
No.
I already unsubscribed. No damage done.
The algorithm. They just 40 shots.
JC, you asked for it. I can't wait to see my phone get blown up with a bunch of stupid fucking notifications. Why is everyone telling me it? Oh, right.
Oh, right.
And remember,
You're
guys,
getting really upset, really mad. You're gonna start to write like a really petty comeback on it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh yeah, I told people to say this.
I did tell
not only do you get to see Dave, you also get to see and friends.
and friends. So yeah, like, you know, other people.
Yeah.
At this point, both Dave and I's significant others.
Yeah, in case you're curious as to what
The secret sauce is.
what the secrets. that was much more PG than anything I could possibly think of saying. So that's a thing.
For the Colonel's recipe.
The Colonel's recipe. That's also topical.
Anyway, guys, I will see you guys next Sunday for the next live stream.
Peace.
Peace.